Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, did I miss anything?
How do we get around?
It's a very dark comedy about a man getting married and a bachelor party gone wrong. And it's kind of the worst case scenario, on top of the worst case scenario, on top of the worst case scenario. And it's really just a wild, chaotic ride that I had the time of my life doing. So do you care to ask me about that last dude? I'll just tell you the story so I get it out of my head. So it was Halloween night, and we were filming the scene where we're burying the dead bodies in the desert. I had that mask for a while. That's actually my son's mask, Halloween mask. And one of the things I wanted to do with you guys was to show you just how uncomfortable it is when that fucking guy is standing around not saying anything. Like, yeah, we get it. The joke's fucking over. Could you stop already with the silent thing because it's fucking weird? And so I go out, like makeup after makeup. I put on my sweatshirt. I stuff a pillow up my shirt, and I put the mask on, and I just start walking around silent. And people are looking like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? What's he doing? And it's like, I just kept lurking. So then I come back, take it all off, come back into makeup chair. It's like, what the fuck? Did you guys see that weird dude out there? It's like, yeah, what is that? I did it about 3 times. And then people started to get suspicious, because every time I wasn't shooting, I'd go out. Now it's dark. We've got fucking dead body parts out there. And I start creeping around the edges of the scene, and then they go, what the fuck, dude? Get out of here! You know, they're shooing me away. I run back. I had the crew freaked out that night. And at one point they thought it was me, because they were starting to say, Stern, is that you? Quit fucking around, you fucking asshole. And so I had my stand-in put it on. I went out, had him come while I'm on set, go, what the fuck? That's what you guys are talking about? Holy shit. And they're like, that's not... It fucking worked like a charm. Lunchtime, I go out and everybody's having lunch, but it's middle of the night, you know, Halloween. I start creeping around. The fucking crew gathers around me. I thought they were going to beat the shit out of me. I mean, I had the Teamsters, the Grips, everybody circling around me. They chased me out into the desert. And I'm like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. Peter Berg chased me down, yelling at me, some people have issues with clowns, motherfuckers! Some people have issues with clowns! I guess Peter has issues with clowns. Jeremy Piven was ready to fucking punch me in the face because he was screaming at me. I circle back, I take the thing off, I'm back, and dawn comes, we stop shooting. I used to drive a Sedan DeVille Cadillac. I get in my car to drive off at dawn. The crew's all there. I put the mask on. I peaced out on the way out. They fucking curse me. Fuck you, as I drive off into back home. One of the great nights of my life. So anyway, when I saw the very bad things happening, I had to bring out the old Cesar, and I hope Pete watches this, and he's gonna fucking hate it. So's Piven, so's the whole goddamn crew, but gotcha! Okay, now back to our show. I was in right away, right after I read it. It was just balls out, fucking sick, funny. I mean, as again, you see a little darker sense of humor parts of me, and it was just laugh out loud funny. I mean, and sick.
Yes. Heads up.
Jesus Christ! I'm just tossing around. All right! Show a little fucking respect! Away from him.
Her lower leg. Okay, I have his upper leg and her lower leg.
Okay.
I have his upper leg and his
put him
lower
down,
leg.
Mar.
And go.
Okay, how do we get started?
I loved the intensity of it, and then when I met Pete, I loved it. I mean, I loved him, and I loved, and really the movie is a real display of Pete's energy, Pete's directorial genius in a way. I mean, he wound up the cast to you know, levels of intensity that were really just so fun to play with.
What did you do, goddammit? Nothing. What the fuck did you do, you little shit? Get out of here! You never had
All right, just calm down.
It was an accident.
Calm down. Everybody just get a hold of themselves here, all right?
You are a lying, deviant. It was an accident!
Are you sure this
Yes,
was an accident?
I'm sure! What were you doing? The floor was wet, and so I slipped. Why was the floor wet? I don't know. Why was the floor wet? I don't know. Why, goddammit? Why, you little fucking pervert?
Take it easy.
You don't fucking
together,
know.
okay? Calm down.
Okay, so you read the script and you see, oh, this is fucking intense. And then Pete says, that's not even the half of it. I remember we did a rehearsal, and he said, I mean, I can't remember the exact words, but he said, the movie starts at 9. Like, we're starting at 9, and we're going up. So everybody's already there. And that's a blast to play, you know? It's a blast to play. And such other good actors, you know, Christian was just awesome, and anxious to work with him, and Cameron, I mean, it was a great cast. So I was in right away. I loved it. I mean, I wished I didn't die early. You know, I died too early because it just got fucking crazier and crazier. Like the male testosterone, and you see what happens when men are out of fucking control. It's disaster. It was a good commentary that way on every man thinks he's right. Every man knows the way to do it. The answer, you know, cleaning up the messes. And I just thought it was a great commentary on toxic masculinity. Pete's awesome. I mean, Pete really just, his writing was outstanding, and, you know, he's gone on, and I've seen a bunch of them. I mean, bigger, action-y, you know, he still has that intensity. He puts a lot of that same machismo now into some of the hardware stuff in a certain way, you know, because he just directs with such vitality. But in his first movie, he just had actors to drive that energy, and man, it was a joy to work with him because he just pushed us all to go for it, you know.
I mean, there was all Michael here, your brother, by the way?
Don't mess around with the homicide
Christ's sakes,
police.
what about the
There's
alcohol,
not options here. We don't
narcotics?
have the luxury
Think
of worrying
about
with
it.
the
Don't tell me there are no options. There are always fucking options.
What is the choice? What are you told? What options?
Once you're directorially committed to that energy level of just, I mean, you're going to overlap. You want to fill up the space when we're deciding what to do, and the hooker's in the bed, you know, and like, I mean, you do want to get your lines in, but Pete was as interested in the energy staying up. I mean, I've worked with a lot of brilliant film directors, and some of them on their first movie. Barry Levinson, it was his first movie. Tim Burton, his first movie. Pete, his first movie. And you see a sure-handedness right off the bat. I mean, they know the movie they want to make. They're confident. That's what you're looking for in the director. Somebody who makes the decision. Should I be hotter, lower, higher? You know, is this what? Answer my question, as well as what T-shirt is he wearing? What are they eating at the meal? You know, I mean, there's a million questions that come at you, and each one of them make the movie. Each decision is a piece of the movie, and a director has to know the whole movie in their head in order to answer every question. So that when they say, "Should the shirt be green or blue?" you go green, and I know why, and whatever. And some people get overwhelmed. Pete, the opposite. He knew his movie inside out. He was ready to answer every question. He led the way. He told us, no, bigger, more, less. I love that. I mean, I love catching somebody, again, like with Barry, you know. You catch them in all their raw talent, and you just... And it's funny because they're unusual. Barry, when we did Diner... all that improving, I'd never been on a set like that. I've never been on a set since, like how Barry handled the set. And I've never been on a set like Pete Berg's either. You know, he commands a set in a way that's very different, and his films are different that way. And and Jon, I'm sure he's the same on his set. He makes very sure-handed movies, and it's great to work for people like that.
The reality is, you take away the horror of the situation, take away the tragedy of the death, take away the moral and ethical implications of all the crap that you've had conditioned and beaten into your head since grade 1. What are we left with? What? It's a 105-pound problem.
And Christian was a fantastic leader of the group. You know, he really has that. I mean, he is a movie star. He's different than other actors in a way, you know. I mean, he's really got a charisma and a confidence that the camera really picks up. I love it. And he's a great leader of the gang, you know.
Well, I'm not breathing right lately either.
Of course you're not.
I just start getting like lightheaded and dizzy, and then next thing I know, I realize I haven't breathed in 2 minutes.
Because you're in it.
And I thought Jon just played it perfect and had a wonderful arc to his character, trying to be the good husband. And I mean, he was a filmmaker too at the time, you know, and an admired filmmaker. I mean, so there was something kind of more substantive. It just as I was interested in how he wanted to play the scenes, and he was kind of this normal center, holding his shit together guy, and he had such a, I mean, wonderful innocence and an innocence to just his person as well as his face and his acting. But I love to watch him. I mean, it's funny as shit to see a normal guy who's just trying to hold his shit together and just can't hold his shit together.
We killed a woman
What are you talking about?
in Vegas. Michael killed a woman. Michael killed her. He hit her head, and she bled.
And again, just a smart, and in terms of improv, I mean, that was his whole background. Maybe he was leading the way in the improv because him and, you know, I mean, that was his style of filmmaking, or at least it felt improv in his films that he directed. So he was very comfortable in that realm. Yeah, all the actors. Leland Orser, who I didn't know before, fucking intense dude. What an actor. What an actor, you know. Piven, crazed, you know, just a crazy motherfucker.
Man, burning at his absolute. All the forces coming together. Burning just perfect. Perfect harmony. That's what I'm driving at.
I mean, I could give him shit. He give each other extra shit, probably, although everybody was giving each other shit. But Jeremy's sharp and sharp-edged and funny, and so I loved it because we were supposed to be egging each other on because that's how it goes.
Yeah, well, you eat my ass.
Hey!
Eat my
Hey! Doesn't help. Ever touch my minivan again, you are gonna be very sorry, brother. Very fucking sorry.
You are a loser.
I mean, again, just if there's homework being done, that's the homework, is me and Jeremy kind of pushing each other's buttons and having fun and knowing how to do that so that when I can drive him crazy and he's going to drive me crazy, and you bond in those groups and that brotherhood that you have. It's made up for the movie, it's intensified during the movie, and it lasts a long time after the movie because even though it was pretend, it was real too. You're really using yourselves. You're hanging with people on the set. You're having laughs. So I love that. That was another attraction to that movie, was to be in a brotherhood movie and all the things, again, that go wrong when men get together. And so it was all said. And once we sort of bonded as friends, the actors sort of bonded as friends and trusted each other to improv, throw the ball around, whatever. Just instinct. Really, again, that's why it's hard to remember the specifics, because it was just a lot of instinct and Pete really tapping into animal behavior.
I'm not going in there.
Look, they are screaming like monsters. It's giving me
Honey,
a headache.
I used the credit card so I don't have to go in there.
Some fucking wizards! 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 Thank you, go. Please. Wizards. Love you.
I think I was completely out of it. I mean, I'm remembering it now as you're saying it, but and I remember like being by pumping the gas and like all the suspicion and the paranoia. I mean, at that point in the movie, we started at 9 when everybody was happy and just having a bachelor party. By that point, I'm up to 15 or something. You know, Pete's just cranking me up, and yeah. But I mean, I love going crazy on camera. That's really fun, and as well as the paranoia and then getting it unleashed is a really fun arc and scene to play.
Sure, yeah, no problem. I'm sorry. I got it. I got it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Just leave it.
Pick it up.
Leave it and get out.
I'm sorry.
Buddy, you okay?
Hey! What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, I've gone crazy in a few movies, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It's very, very cathartic.
What do you want?
Mr. Fucking Minivan.
It's kind of a blur of fucking energy and paranoia ending with, not my minivan! What do you have to get to in order to throw yourself in front of a speeding car to protect your minivan? Like, that was so insane and had lost it so much that was kind of a, yeah, and I mean, it was a fun, dramatic shot, too, as an actor, you know, a film actor. I mean, I like the technical side of filmmaking as well. And that's, you know, camera screaming at you. You're going to jump in, you got to hit your mark, get your shit together. But also, like, I'm going to throw my fucking body in front of the car to save my van, you know. And then, you know, and then that night watching the hit. Like the stunt. So I do my close-up or whatnot, you know, and then the stunt happens. I mean, and it was, it was big. It was way the fuck bigger than I thought. Like, when I watched that, I go, wow, I mean, I'm supposed to be alive at all after that? I have to pee. How much longer are they going to be till they shoot my close-up? I think I said something like that. Then I might have, during the scene. Yes, during the scene. No, I don't remember what I said. It was, I was trying, because then I think that's the scene where I was like, I whisper something, then I die. And then they talk around me. So I was much more concerned about not breathing than whatever line I was doing, because I didn't want my stomach going up and down, because they had like a lot of fucking dialogue, and I'd never been dead that long on camera before. That's the inside story that the fans want to hear. This was very ahead of its time that way, or just on the cusp of it. I don't know what had come before, you know, in the history of film, but yeah, I mean, and when it came out, I was surprised that it didn't get a better reaction. I mean, I don't know how it did in the box office or any of that stuff, but I thought it was gonna, it was just so fucking crazy and out there. I thought it was really gonna find a much bigger audience than it did. I'm glad it's alive and can have this extra life, but yeah, it was a lot to handle. I mean, yeah, I think my wife saw it, but like my son saw it, and then he told my daughters, don't see it, you're not gonna like it, and they get upset when I'm die anyway. I mean, I've had a couple bad experiences with kids like, Dad's not really dead, kind of thing. But yeah, but it had a bit of danger to it when it came out. I mean, I think I did a good job. I hope I did a good job. I tried to keep up with everybody and give the director what he wanted. And I'm proud of the movie. I'm proud of myself in it, you know. When I meet people on the street who love Very Bad Things, I think you're as fucking crazy as the rest of us. I love it. It shows me, I mean, I kind of have different people come up. Oh, Home Alone, we loved it. I watch it with my kids. Breaking Away, it meant so much to us. You know, I mean, each one, Very Bad Things, when they come up, I love them, because I know that you can see humor in that. It doesn't turn you off. You can see through the violence, because of the violence that it, you know, Breaking Bad, I mean, those things go over the edge. You know, at the time it was a lot harsher and darker. The shit that's on television now, and what, you know, I mean, the edge that people will go to and over. Again, I haven't seen the movie in forever, but I wonder how it holds up compared with some of the crazy shit going on. But the Very Bad Things fans, I know they're as dark and twisted as the rest of us, so I love it. Oh, weird button on that. 5 years later. So Pete really I scared Pete a lot. Years later, however many years. I live on a dead-end road in Malibu. Nobody comes down this fucking street. The next street over is the best Halloween street. It's Halloween night. I convinced my wife, I've now since bought like 5 of these masks because I fucking love them and I keep ripping them. I convinced my wife to put on the mask with me and go over to the next street and scare the kids, you know, on Halloween. Walking up the fucking dead-end street, there's a car coming at us. So I said, hey, you know, I'm going to be that asshole character and just stand in the middle of the road. So this fucking car pulls up to me, and I'm not moving out of the road. It's Pete Berg. It's Pete fucking Berg coming to my neighbor's house. He's a friend of my neighbor's. I'm like, Pete, it's me, it's me. This guy will never hire me again as long as we both shall live. I mean, that Pete Berg saw me when I had the mask on again. I just know he thinks I am an absolute lunatic, but he sees it in a slightly different way. Anyway, that was the capper on it. Fucking Pete Berg on my block on a dead end, no street lights, and just this guy in the mask standing waiting for him to drive up to me in a close-up. Fucking perfect